Hello everyone, welcome to today's video, and today we're going to talk about what might happen in the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I really think that some of these things I'm going to mention today will be happening, and if you want an even more in-depth video, I suggest you go over to Film Theory and watch his video about this upcoming Super Mario Bros. Movie. Some of the things mentioned on Film theory is actually things that I agree with. I don't agree with all of it, but I agree with a good portion of it. And with that out of the way, let's get started! And one other thing I want to start with is the fact that this Super Mario Bros. Movie might be a musical. Some of you don't believe this, but I think that it's a pretty good chance for this to happen. Some of these actors have been in musicals before, and all of them have had a musical background. So, again, Chris Pratt has a great singing voice. Some of those actors have been in musicals before. I'm not gonna say which actor have been in what, but for this movie, I think the Super Mario Bros. Movie might be a musical. I'm actually hoping for it. I can't wait to see the looks on people's face when they see Mario coming out singing. Okay, the joking aside, I do believe it's a great possibility. One thing I want to say is that I still believe Princess Peach to be a damsel in distress, but not as bad as she is in the games. I do believe that Peach will maybe not fight, but take a little bit of a bigger role in her rescue. Not because I want women to be damsel in distress, but because it stays a little more bit true to the character. She can always become more of a badass or tough girl in a later movie, and yes, I do believe there will be a sequel to this. Some of you will say that the actor Tanya Taylor-Joy would never agree to this, but sometimes actors just do something that is different, maybe because they have to or because they want to. I know she's a girl boss, but I still think that she will be willing to compromise as long as they don't make Peach completely helpless. For some of the things I can see happen in Act 1 of the movie is that we see Mario and Luigi not starting out as plumbers. They will be working on construction work with a jerk boss who is Foreman Spike. If you don't know who that character is, I don't blame you. I hardly know who this character is. But if I'm gonna tell you what I do know, is that I have read little about the character, and he was an antagonist in one of Mario's earlier adventures. I think he was in a game called Wrecking Crew. I'm not fully remember, but he is a jerk boss. He is an asshole, and that maybe be the route they taking him in this movie. And fun fact, the Donkey Kong we will see in this movie is Cranky Kong. Donkey Kong from Donkey Kong Country is actually the son of Cranky Kong. So here's something I will see happen. As I already said, Mario and Luigi not being plumbers, being construction workers for a jerk boss, but Mario finds a woman he starts having feelings for, and Cranky Kong captures her. Mario has to go and save the woman he loves, and he does so battling an evil primate. His jerk boss, I don't know if it will straight up fire Mario or be even harder on him, but Mario will face some consequences by his boss for ignoring his work and going after Pauline. If the whole thing happened to be at the place Mario was working at, then that would be different, I think. As for the woman that Mario saved, she introduced herself as Pauline to him after he saves her. After that, we get not maybe a 10-year time skip. I think so. And we see that Mario is unhappy with his life. Maybe it's because of his jerk balls. He may not be satisfied with his work. It can also be Pauline who may have broke up with him and start working on new and better work herself, going bigger. But this is a really great movie plot point. Often this happens often in movies that characters aren't happy with their life and they have to find a way to accept their life or start something new, something that makes them like their life more. And this will bring Mario and Luigi to the sewers, I believe, where Donkey Kong will set a trap for them and a battle with Donkey Kong pursued. I believe that to be Act 1 of this movie. In the fight with Donkey Kong, Mario and Luigi and Donkey Kong will end up in the Mushroom Kingdom, probably through some pipe where they will meet Peach. They will be separate at the start, but they will meet up with each other and they will meet Peach. That is something that I'm convinced will happen. And after that, I think it will be a straight adaptation of the first Super Mario game, except that Donkey Kong will be fighting alongside our heroes. Well, the last thing I want to talk about is Bowser and what he's after. I think he's after straight out three things. One, he's after some sort of power stars, and I think those power stars will be those ones that in Super Mario 64. I also think he's out to conquer other kingdoms, and I think he plans to marry Peach. I think those three will be his straight out plan. But when I watched the trailer for the Super Mario Brothers movie, I think that he actually already have the stars that he needs, if it's one or more. So that's that. He probably already conquered the Penguins Kingdom, so he just has to go for the Mushroom Kingdom last. And for him to take over that, I think he's planning on marrying Peach like he has planned before. And I think that will be the main plot, Mario preventing Bowser from forcing Peach to marry, saving Peach, and kick Bowser's ass! And that's it for this video. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comment section down below. I will hope to see you guys again next time!